It's got the Schmeats on it, but like 67 grand for an already modded Supra is crazy. Why would you sell this here? There are other places where you can sell modded cars, but not here, gang. Supra SZ, that basically, if you see an SZ, this is like the lowest spec of Supra from the factory. It's got like the body kit and everything. Like if you wanted to play dress up with your Supra, and it's a non-turbo, at least I think it's a non-turbo. It might actually be modded to be a turbo. Where's the turbo? The hello? Where's turbo? Where you put the turbo? Roo 2JZG, no turbo. Fucking tragic. And you don't even hear. There's no pictures of the car running or anything. Come on, 50 grand or best offer. Oh Christ. 49K, reasonable. Let's. Ooh, I actually really like this. Not really a fan of black cars though. Black is kind of like black is a no-no for me. Yeah, black is a no-no for me. At least with sports cars, come on, choose an interesting color. Just don't get black. The only cars that have access to black are like I feel like muscle cars really pull it off, but like an all black everything Supra. It's an NA Supra as well. It's got the G head. It's not the yeah. It's an SC. Whenever you see SC, these are the base Supras essentially. This one is a manual for 50K. I think honestly very cool. Very cool. Just chill. I want to say Grand Tour. This is oh, it's a JDM one as well. Very nice. I didn't even think about that. But man, this I'm sorry, gang. Modded, come get the fuck out of here. Oh god. Some people just don't learn. Super Turbo, this is probably gonna be like 100 grand. Yeah. It's in that really interesting Baltic blue / green color. It's just very nice looking, very clean. 92,000 miles. Ooh, this is almost Barrett Jackson level clean. 1 of 11 rare color find, bitch. 5,000 non-refundable deposit, bitch. And it's an auto too. Fuck out of here. Turbo auto, 100 grand. Come on. Mm-mm. Disgusting. You see the VIN? Man, the dream is dead. Honestly, unless you want like an NA Supra, which I'm honestly fine with, because not really, not really a turbo person. Like I think honestly, why y'all fucking selling the Supra? Y'all got a couple 100 grand on the lifts, but why you selling the Supra? Y'all just didn't want the Supra. Anything else except the Supra. Team Orange 2. Ooh, this is interesting. Yep, there we go. Like I was saying, that is not a Toyota Supra, buddy. Get this. That's a Toyota Soarer. There we go. Motherfuckers be doing anything to try and sell something that's a Supra. That ain't a Supra. Oh, it's got like the electronic dash. Honestly, pretty cool. Man, even the Mark threes are going up. Yeah, fuck it. I just want to go to a car site and just shop for cars. But yeah, I have a list of some of my favorites. If I do have my favorites here. Well, it's three of my favorites, but 5 stars. My cars that are in my 5 stars are cars that I really enjoy driving, or cars that are just genuinely my favorite. I was born too late and too broke for any of these, so I cut these out. The V8 Vantage is still staying at its price, and I really love that for it. Man, that's a dream car of mine. Well, let's go dream car shopping. Let's go to Carfax. Oh man, the goats. Stop showing my shit. The fucking goats. Honestly, it's beautiful. I hate the wheels though. Come on, give me the stock wheels. Buddy, hand the stock wheels over. I hate those wheels, man. What are those like ghetto HREs? Dude, tasteless. Come on. But 44 grand, so that's 20 less than a new vet, gets you a V8 Aston. Ah, and it's a manual too. Like, I'm sorry, but like 5 grand less than a naturally aspirated Supra, you get a V8 Vantage. I'm sorry, and it's less mileage. I'm sorry. The days of JDM are over. I've always said this, and I often said this, but JDM cars were never cheap. JDM cars were never cheap. They were just cheaper than their European rivals and depreciated less so. So if we compare two cars, for example, one will be like a European car that costs like 100 grand, and one's a JDM car. They're both adjusted for inflation, but let's say the JDM car costs like 50 grand. Like let's say you're buying let's say it's the 1990s. You got yourself a like let's say it's 2000. You got yourself a V12 Vanquish price. One of my favorite 2000s cars. It still looks good today, in my opinion. 225 grand. I want you to keep that price in your head, right? And let's look at what would I'd say what was the price of a so like they started. Oh wait, that's not the car I'm looking for. Type R. Hmm. I don't want the fucking auction price, man. I just want uh price in yen brand new. So basically, no, not what I'm fucking looking for, man. But yeah, the best way I can describe it, right? Um, Honda NSX Type R original window sticker. I don't think Japan did window stickers back in the day, but for comparison, okay, so right here's how like a Type R would have probably been like 100 grand. I'm just gonna assume the price, but for like the the starting price of a European like exotic of the time and and like a Japanese exotic, they would have been like separated by 100 grand in price. The European car tanks in value for the most part. Sometimes they stay in value. They stay pretty relatively valuable. And the Japanese car will, they'll also tank in value, but much less so. Then they'll slowly begin to rise. But like nowadays, I want to see how much you can find a 2000s V12 Vantage for. Mhm. Like for me, the original V12 Vanquish for sale. I know a lot of people don't really like the automatics, but it's my Roman Empire is crazy. Bring a trailer. Not really the best way to buy these, but look, V12 Vanquish, probably an auto. I'm assuming it's an auto because it's cheap. Yeah, it's an auto. But man, it's so good looking though. Honestly, in my opinion, here's what you do. Take this gearbox out. You find, a dual clutch, 7 speed. You put that in. Perfection. I know a lot of people really don't like the single clutch wave of the 2000s, but like this gearbox was the worst. This and Cambio Corsa, honestly the worst. But yeah, back to Aston Martins. These cars are some of my favorites. It even has the terrible fucking the ter- the terrible sat nav, ready to navigate. Oh, how charming! It's a much newer Aston Martin, for example. But yeah, back. This is like the oh, interesting. It's in Chinese. Actually, no, is that Chinese? Let me go back. Let me not be racist. What is that language? It is. I mean, it looks Japanese. But then again, they would have gotten right-hand drive cars, because I'm pretty sure they sold them there. They sold them there in Japan. So maybe this guy had a left-hand drive Aston. McLaren of Philadelphia. Come on, gang. Oh, this thing's breaking down. It's at a McLaren dealership. I just love chatting and shit. It's just one of my favorite things to do. the temptation is there, but I know one, it's a convertible, and two, oh, it's got like the very nice double bubble. Oh, that's really nice, man. I'm not really a fan of convertibles, but sometimes, man, they just do it for me. Not my favorite color though. What color is this for this car? It's probably gonna be Casino Royale. They always say gray, but like, come on, bitch. We're smart. Give us the actual color. But that side still is looking purple. I don't know. Something must have happened to this. This is a much better example. A 50 grand car, also a convertible. Interior, also probably gonna be black. Yeah. Like I never understood like the thought process of buying a double black car, like, and having it be a convertible. Like, after all the effort of specking out a car, right? Finally think about it, you go, hey, I want a convertible. I want it to be manual, but I also want it to be all black. So in the summer, I just attract sunlight to my ass. It's just brilliant. But man, I have a solid heart, like a solid love for these cars. Even if they're terrible, I love them, gang. It's like the fucking thought you hate, but you also love. You know what? I want to see what shit boxes are there. I really want to see. Let's go shitbox hunting. Chat. Oh, wow. I got a fucking RL? Accident, of course. This thing probably clarted into a tree or something. Yeah. Man, how many miles is this done? Three plus owners. Accident reported. Multiple use. Four owners, gang. That's devious. But yeah. Five. The Chevy Sonic. Oh my! Imagine you, yo. I'm gonna go back. Imagine there's like a fucking zombie apocalypse, and you gotta choose out of these five cars. Branded title. Uh oh. Uh oh. Salvage title. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Oh. Oh. I just peeped that. I spoke too soon. Gotta have a little bit of fun. Let's see this Kia Rio. Oh no. Oh, it's depressing. Man, life must have been rough back in the day. Like, yo, if you think about it right, this Kia Rio is like a slice into the past of like what roughing it out would have been like, man. This Kia Rio in 2010 compared to like a Kia from now must be insane. But yeah, I just love looking at cars in my opinion, whether they be for sale or, let's look at some Kias from now. I'm really I can't wait for the coupe to come out. Like, if that comes out in the US, it's over. It's over. But like the K4 hatchback just looks amazing. Like, finally, a hatchback. It's all we wanted, gang. Yo, imagine they drop like the Elantra N motor in this. Devious. It's clipped for everyone else. But just look at. I mean, it's a little boring on the inside, But honestly, a capable 2 liter or an exciting 1.6. Come on, don't bullshit me. It is very cool looking. It's just gonna be fucking slow. It's gonna be very slow. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Unless they give it like the Elantra motor, shit gonna be having me like. But yeah, this honestly is a car that I'm genuinely looking forward to. Just finally something interesting, something different. This is what Nissan needs to do, right? I was ranting for about an hour about like Nissan being absolute dog shit, and they're canceling every single car that's actually interesting that they make. But man, I can't wait to see the K4 hatchback. Not really a fan of the EV4, and I'm more of a Genesis guy, anyways. But like the K4, man. If we got the Genesis, like the Genesis G60 wagon, oh, man, I'm telling y'all, man, we get the short end of the stick when it comes to like cars that normal people want, in my opinion. But holy, 200,000 miles, 900. Honestly, you could do better. Excuse me. Cars for sale. Let's say, right, you're in a zombie apocalypse or whatever, and you just need any car less than 5 grand. Like, it's a zombie apocalypse. Some people just need some money to arm themselves while you're looking for a way to get out of the bullshit. Holy fuck, this Tucson's done no miles. If you think about it, 87,000 miles from a car from 2006. Man, this thing barely drove. But it's also so dreary looking, though. Man, this is what real depression looks like. Like, this is, I know it's pre, like, '09 depression, but man, that's what a depression car looks like. And I don't say this often, but, like, life is so bleak when you just don't have any funds. Oh, I just saw something interesting. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Not what I was looking for. Let's. Where's that fucking Suzuki? Yes! Man, the Kazashi. I always thought these were really cool looking. Man, this is the last car Suzuki um offered to the US. It's a rare shitbox indeed. Imagine if they made these with manuals, bro. These would have sold. Like you even have like the little vents. Like this forward thinking shitbox energy, man. And it's 5 grand, less than 100,000 miles. I'd say talk them down to like three. Accident slash minor damage, personal use. But man, that's crazy. Oh, that's insane. So two owner car, it's been driven a bit, but not a lot. For like a 13-year-old car, man, that might actually be something I'm interested in. You can just see it, man. Best running car I have ever owned. I bought this car with 500 miles on it. Now has approximately 125,000 on it. This past week was the first time I ever had to put money into it. Wheel bearing and sensors. I am so very sad Suzuki's are no longer made here in the US. Well, they don't really make them here in the US. but rather they don't sell them here. I would definitely buy a newer model. You see, here's what I'm gonna say. It's very controversial, but like we kick we kick Nissan out. We keep I want to keep Infinity because I at least want to have like the Q50 go out with a bang. Like give it the Eau Rouge treatment, you know, sell like maybe a couple thousand of them, right? Give it the VR38, give it the GTR trend, well, give it the GTR transmission, make it rear wheel drive, sell it for the same price as like a IS 500. I feel bad for the people who bought like Q50s at retail value though. That was a dumb idea in my opinion. But like you can just see it, man. That's Charmaine Osmond. Read more by Osmond. It is 27 miles per gallon in the city, 36 on the highway. This trouble-free car only needs routine maintenance. It has a 2.4-liter four-cylinder, 185 horsepower. Mind you, that's actually pretty decent for a naturally aspirated car. And 18-inch tires. I wish that the Suzuki company would come back to North America some. It's not just me, gang. I'm not bugging when I say Suzuki was goaded. I know it sounds harsh, but like, get rid of Nissan. We'll take Suzuki back. I'm more than happy to do that exchange. Yeah, I'll be sad to see the GTR go, but like, we'll keep Infinity. You can sell, some sort of Infinity branded GTR in the future, which would actually be very interesting, honestly. Like, Infinity could have done what um Honda did with the NSX was sell it as their upmarket thing, make it this more like for for Honda people in Japan, the NSX for most people was just like another Honda, but for us the NSX was an Acura. An Acura means something, right? The thing with Nissan and their brand is like the best Infinities are cars that most people won't even be thinking about. Like damn, I'm yapping, but like the M56 with the VK with the VK56, right? Big luxury sedan. That's the range topper, the best Infinity that you could possibly buy, right? Is nowhere near as good as like a Lexus LS, for example. And it's just really sad, but it's an incredible car. It's an incredible looking car. Very performance oriented on the luxury side. It's like one of the more performance oriented ones. But like kick Nissan out, we'll keep Infinity. You can sell the upper echelon of Nissans as Infinities, you know. You can give us a little G20 with the Sentra, right? Just like put some nice leather in the Sentra. Like it's not hard, but I think I would gladly trade. I'd gladly trade Nissan for Suzuki, in my opinion. Small rant over. STS, does this have the North Star? Are we cooked? Is this cooked? The Luxo barge. Yeah, I know some Europeans from like Sweden would probably love and hate this. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's probably a North Star. Yikes. I'm gonna skip this one. Man, this is what a Hyundai used to be. Like, people don't know, man. Back in the days, people used to clown you if you had a Hyundai. But it's honestly a genuinely nice car. It survived. So it's got less miles than the Suzuki that we just looked at. Accident reported. Oof. Which means it's probably been crashed. Good, good reliability and great value. Honestly, this is what people want. That's a wagon too, which is pretty rare. the Elantra Touring. And then you have the Kia Soul, which is a little bit of a shitbox, but accident reported. Yeah, you're getting into pretty shitty territory at this range. You have Mark Six. I call it Mark Six because Golf and Jetta. I sort of consider them the same. So like if a Jetta has similar styling to like the Golf of its same year, I'll just consider them that specific mark, if you will. But yeah, Mark Six Jetta, tan interior. Oh god, that is not my cup of tea. Uh, I'll say this, but like tan interiors only look good on like sports cars. Ooh, it's a manual. That's interesting. Now you see that makes this interesting. Runs new, 5 speed, ice cold AC, no issue. Front trim piece that's missing is coming. Fucking goaded. 124,000 miles though, so that's a bit I mean, if you consider it in the context of it being near enough 20 years old, fuck man, that's honestly good value. It's so weird because considering a lot of these cars are from my childhood, right? And you look at them, you take a look, you think about it, and it's like, man, these don't look that old until you look at when they were made, and then you realize, damn, no, shit, I'm old. Yes, a third gen CRV. I'm not really a fan of the third gen. I think the first gen's clearly the best. It's kind of been that way with like a lot of cars. The first gens being the best versions. But like, for example, the CRV in Japan, I remember the first CRVs. They came with like graphics and like cool shit. We got tables as well. Like the first gen CRV, very cool. I'd honestly consider it as one of my first cars. But I'm more of a fit guy. But first car is more than just my choice. But at the same time, I want to choose something that I actually like. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like this is what Nissan used to make. Like this car would have been like 14 grand altogether with everything on it back in the day. Like you had the Versa, and then you also had the Sentra as well. And these, like the Sentra would be a little bit above this car. You had the SER, or the Sentra Nismo or whatever. I forget. Sentra Generations. Nissan Sentra. This is a B18, but I'm looking for a very specific car. Man, this was goaded as well. The SER goaded. And then you have the R Tune as well. Come on. This is what I keep saying. The 2000s is goaded. It's the sixth generation. A lot of people didn't really like this generation. And this came with like the CVT, which people didn't like. And you have the SER and the SER V spec as well. QR25D. But yeah, most people don't have CDs, so it's kind of like useless to have a CD changer. Did this get a manual though? The SER Spec V, 19 grand back then is crazy. 19 grand back then would have been like 20 something grand today, like 25, 26 grand today. That is pretty steep, not gonna lie. And then you have the B17, which did have a Nismo variant. Oh, I didn't even talk about the Nismo? Come on, gang. But yeah, I really like the B16, the B15, and you never see the B14 anymore. These cars have rotted away. I don't think they exist anymore. Like you'd have to go to like a weird card meet or something for like the B13 and B14 Sentras and the B12 as well. I don't think you'll ever see one of these again. It's like some cars just disappear off the face of the earth. Not gonna lie. You have another Kia Soul, which I'm not really a fan of. Yeah, you could not catch me dead on a Soul, not gonna lie. Oh, this car's probably been through some shit. Minor damage. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good off that. But yeah, I think the biggest struggle is finding something fun. Yeah, oh, that might actually work. Oh, Alex, that's all-wheel drive. Never mind. I know a lot of people really like all-wheel drive cars. For me, I'm not really a fan. Oh, I'm feeling so nostalgic, I guess. Back to your 859 results. Oof. But yeah, honestly, the best car out of this list. Never mind. Damn, I'm gonna be yapping for a while. How long have I yapped? 37 minutes? Not long enough, I guess. What? Oh nah, this thing's been through the ringer. For it to be 5 grand, there's gotta be something wrong. There is no way. Yo, please tell me it's diesel. Please, it's gotta be diesel. Yo, it's a wagon too. Nah, I'm dead ass looking for that. I gotta look for this. Where is it? Bloomfield, New Jersey. Yo, if you're in the area and they're actually selling this for 5 grand, which oh, I thought I was tripping. Never mind. Yo, this might be the wave. Wait, is that a manual? No way. Yo, I might actually get this. Fuck. Yo, 138,000 miles. First owner drove 11,000 miles a year, 19,000 miles a year. Minor damage, I'm guessing clutch. Service history. Oil and filter replace. Oh, how's the clutch? Oh. I'm definitely not gonna be heel towing in this, but like, I dead ass want this. Let me just move that out the way. Fuck, man, I might actually get this for myself. But it is a manual, so not everyone's gonna be able to drive this. But yeah, I mean, Move that back. This might actually be goated. I'm a fucking goated car picker. Oh, it's a four cylinder though. It's not an oh 07K car. But yeah, I'm definitely saving this. But yeah, two owners, 138,000 miles for something. This thing probably got someone got murdered in this. There is no way that a wagon Golf manual is 5 grand. Come on. Did someone get murdered in this? I know there's a lot of blank switches, so this is definitely like the base model Golf. Maybe they just ordered like a wagon and they were like, don't no options. We just want car. Um, Let me look at this. 5 Series is this. Wait. I have to look under the hood. But yeah, these cards are a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, look at this. Another Golf for 3 grand, less miles, but it's automatic as well. I'm really enjoying myself. Make sure everything's working wonderfully. Hmm. I'll turn this up a little bit. Okay, it's a little too much. I really like the new K4. Man, the Phantom Mobile. Not really my cup of tea though. Not really a Honda Easy guy. Another Jetta, man. What have they been through? Moderate damage. What did you do? What did bro do? Bro had to have crashed the whip. No way. I guess it's an auto. I don't mind. The thing is, I don't mind learning manual. It's just that that other Golf. Yo, someone must have killed themselves in that Golf because there was no way it was that cheap. Oh, this is not it. Yikes. Also yikes. Not my cup of tea. My friend owns one of these Honda Pilot. Oh, what the fuck? What is? Oh, that's the tailgate. That's up. That was a wing. Why is the tailgate up? So weird. Yeah. Got blank switches. You know what that means. Man, I just need me a shit box. And now that these are. Ooh. I actually quite like this. Whatever this wood trim is, it actually looks kind of interesting. Uh, anything else? No, it's just a boring Avalon. It'd probably get you to work and back, but beyond that, it's a little boring. Uh, R53 non Mini Cooper S. Please be manual. Oh God. Anytime I see a Mini Cooper that's not a manual, I get shivers. Because you know that thing was not taken care of. I think I don't know. The best buying tip is if a car is not a manual, it's probably not. Like, you gotta be an enthusiast or like someone who enjoys driving to drive a manual. And the best way to suss out if a car has been like really taken care of is it's a manual or not. Because like automatic people, they're kind of lazy, kind of like me. I mean, obviously you don't want to have to think about like always shifting to neutral when you stop, or like fucking checking that you're in neutral all the time, or just some people just are lazy. And that's just kind of how life goes. I'm a little bit different though. But yeah, good luck finding anything rear wheel drive. Oh shit, it's my coworker's car. Man, I love my coworkers. Not gonna lie, they be chill. Yo, what the fuck happened for it to be this very minor damage? That's some bullshit. Come on, tell us the truth. You blew this. Someone blew this thing up, or it got stolen. Oh man, it's a manual though. Front wheel drive, Mini Cooper, manual. I hate these gauges though. I miss when this was just a big ass gauge. I think these are our fit mini chassis codes. Fourth generation. So they stopped using the R50 what? That's what I was referring to when I was talking about minis. So yeah, mini is pretty confusing with the chassis codes. So yeah, these were what I was talking about when it comes to R. So when I reference R50 something, like an R56 Cooper is the second. I like to call them the second generation Coopers, or well, the R56 is the second generation of Mini Cooper. But yeah, the third generation go by F because they're like BMW owned, and these are just very weird. Because okay, so if you're referencing a four door Mini Cooper and the big 2.5, a hardtop four door is an F65. A hardtop two door, which is the traditional Mini, is an F66. An F67 is obviously the two door convertible, and the U25 is a Countryman, which is just for me not my cup of tea. And then obviously you have the F. The F minis are the third generation and fourth generation. Not really a Countryman. But yeah, I always thought these R58s were interesting. Let me actually look and see if there's one for sale because I've seen them around. R58 Mini. Not even looking for a JCW, but like the R58s, I've seen them around, and I always thought they were interesting. Like I know Jeremy Clarkson made fun of them, but like the sloped roof line and everything was really interesting in my opinion. It's a very funky looking car. But yeah, when I talk about Mini Coopers, that's what I'm talking about. So technically, this car would be a. This car would technically be an F54. So no, it's two doors, so it would be an F. It would be an F56. But man, the difference between a 2024, the 2014 Mini and a 2024 Mini is not much, and that's kind of scary. But it's very interesting. I will say that. Fun and economical to drive, keeps on going. But you rated it 5 stars. Why would you rate it 5 stars if you? Oh my God. Costly to repair at mini dealer parts and labor close to criminal. So why rate it 5 stars? 5 stars by Bob Najab. It requires service that can be sometimes expensive, but keeps it reliable. Honestly, understandable. This is a 4 star review, not a 5 star one. That's so annoying, man. Oh, finally a fit. I've been looking for one of these. Automatic accident reported. Never mind. And it's a base fit because you can see it from the wheels. I like the I like the third generation, like the newer fits are pretty interesting, but there's no manual fit anymore. Another Suzuki SX4. I don't. One of my friends had one of these, but they blew up. Like she blew the motor on one of these. 3 grand. All-wheel drive, automatic, accident reported. Nice. Yep, just how I remember it. Nice and depressing. Yo, I used to think these were so cool. The Kia Forte coupes. I gotta see if there's something on YouTube for them. Kia Forte coupe. Wait, it's a coupe with a K? Bruh. 201 horsepower, 195 pounds-foot of torque. Honestly, it's actually pretty good looking. Not gonna lie. The pre-facelift one is actually kind of good looking. Its performance is worse. I mean, I'm not seeing any Genesis coupes at the price point, so I think it's time for me to continue. Uh, Kia Forte LX, Forte EX. It's also a coupe, but man, that's interesting. Damaged corporate use. Then you have an Ultima coupe. Interesting car. I think it's gonna be a 4 cylinder if it's if it's this low in price. It's a VQ car. Okay. 3.5. Should say 3.5 SR. Oh God, Ben. Man, if they made a Maxima coupe, they really they really had the Maxima SER, and they were like, nah. And then they also had the at this time the seventh gen Maxima came out. That was a lot better looking of a car in my opinion, even though it had the god awful CVT. It was a much better car in my opinion. Damn, I have a terrible accent. It was a much better car. Not really seeing anything that's really piqued my interest. No way. This thing must have accident. This thing must have been exploded. Yeah. Damage reported. Airbag deployed. Yeah. This thing's been in some shit. 230,000 miles for what is a relatively new car. Honestly, like I think when I think of new car, I think of anything past 20, like past 2012 is a new car for me. Jesus Christ, you can see, yeah, it's getting rough now. 5 grand for this? Did someone? Don't say it. You know what? Keep it to yourself. Ooh, CC. Man, these used to be the shit back in the day. This is basically the Arteon is basically what replaced this. But like the CC back in the day, you could have this, I think, with a VR6, if I'm not mistaken. Either a VR6 or like an 07K. Let me see something. VWCC. Oh man, this brings me back. 1.4 TSI, 1.8 TSI, 2-liter TSI, VR6. Oh, I know people are looking for these. 2-liter TDI. Most people like the 1.9 TDIs though. Transmission 6 speed. You could get this with a manual and a dual clutch and a 7-speed dual clutch. My God, man, VW and Audi back in the day, golden. And the facelift as well looked very good. But yeah, wow, that is bad. That is terrible, man. 59? Wait, what? They were still selling these in 2019? Yeah, the Arteon also didn't do well. Man, the Archeon shooting brake looks fucking cool. And we didn't get it because we're in America and everybody hates America. Oh, but come on, give us like an 07K or something. Like something interesting, man. 1.5 TDI, well, 1.5 TSI, 4-cylinder, 2-liter TSI 4-cylinder, petrol plug-in hybrid, 1.4 diesel, and uh, then you have a hybrid, e-hybrid or whatever. Man, they didn't make any of these with an interesting engine. That's pretty depressing. Then you have the 4Motion, which was kind of, I think this is the one we got in the US. The 2-liter TSI 4Motion. 152 miles an hour. 7-speed DSG. Oh wow, this car is a flop in the US. I guess it's gonna be somewhat collectible in the future. It's gonna be like a mini VW Phaeton. Yeah. But man, these cars flopped in the US, but I still kind of like them. Definitely not getting a CC though. Maybe an Arteon in the future. But there's other cars like it that exist at that same time. Holy fuck, we're starting to see. Oof, man, they must have leased these out to like Uber drivers and shit, and they just got driven nonstop. Probably doing thousands of miles a day at some points. X Drive and that's a 28i. 28i. Nope, not interested. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. Honda Easy. Accident reported. Nope. No. No. No accident. High mileage. Oh yeah. Accident reported though. Oh. It's an auto. Oh, it's a 28i. No. Never mind. I need glasses. There's no 28i's. So it's a inline six car. No standard BM type shit. Actually, really, I like the E30. I love the E39, but the refresh is the one I like. The refresh is the one you want to go for. But I will say, this does still look very good. But yeah, if I were, probably not this one. Oh, 5 CSI. Oof. You know these things. These things were definitely someone turned one of these into a drift car, and I don't blame them for it. But yeah, I think honestly, like a lot of these, for example, cars like these, I want to say two ISs or 2.5 ISs, or rather the 3 IS, kind of, but not really. But yeah, I'm a big fan of rear-wheel drive cars. Like let's say for example, cars for sale. We go to used cars, and we do any price less than 5 grand. Oh damn, more filters because we're gonna need rear-wheel drive. Oh come on, damn, rear-wheel drive. 44 cars, and probably half of them are gonna be trucks. That is a lie. CTS, nope. Oh my god, we may have found the worst G37 on the planet. Oh, and it's a convertible too? Yikes, bro. I do love the color though. Like, that is like, oh my god. Oh, it's been through some things. I'm gonna just look at it for the love of the game. What happened to this poor thing? Who did this to you? And never mind the S class. Um, ooh, yeah, you can see the damage. I'm sorry, Gay. This, you could probably turn this into a drift car, or something that you can like smash up, or like if you had a Top Gear challenge sort of thing. even got like a custom hell. Yikes, man. The interior. Ooh, it's looking rough. You know, if someone were to do like someone were to do like a cheap luxury car challenge, like 5 grand or less, buy yourself like a luxurious car. That would honestly work for the challenge. And they'd probably buy this as well. But man, no way. There is no way you are finding one of the. Oh, does that have damage? Like, you can see a little that isn't honestly fixable. I'm sorry. Uh, I hope nobody killed themselves in this. But like, if you want a wagon, honestly, this might be it. I do, I do love the W204. I guess W204. No, W201 E class. Yeah, is this it? No, that's 190. Um, not what I was looking for. W201. That's 1990s. W203 is what I was looking for. I just got it wrong. That's a C class. So back, sedan, or saloon. Yeah, W211. My bad. Holy fucking airball gang. One of my goats. My beloveds. I want one of these so bad. I know it's gonna hurt my wallet, but I want one so bad. This is like almost there, but not quite. It's a little rough, buddy. But like honestly, throw this on some wheels. Right, like you fix this fender, throw this on some wheels. Definitely take a look at the engine because it may have blown up for 3.5 grand. 3.5 grand, honestly. Actually, I'll check the air suspension as well. This would have probably been on air suspension. Odometer problem? Nah, bro, this thing has done like 500,000 miles. But what the? It's so clean. Cabron. Oh, they redid the interior and everything. I gotta see underside. I gotta see the underneath of this truck. There's no rust, bro. What? There's no rust, which means they either painted over it. Please be a diesel. It is. Oh, I do not trust Dodge from this period. I don't trust Dodge from the mid to late 2000s. But yeah, honestly, genuinely, this E class and that Golf might be goaded from. I love wagons, so that's kind of like my thing. Ooh, what? Oh, it's been through some things. That's been through some things. Oh, we only have one picture. Come on, bruh. Stop being lazy. Take more pictures, man. Like I said, the fall of Jaguar, right here, folks. '09. I remember when these were new as well. '09 XF. Looks like a long wheelbase as well. Might be mistaken, but this might be a long wheelbase XF. Brown steering wheel. Tan interior. Something's not right. Something's not right. Maybe it might have came like that. But man, yo, I remember when these came out. Jeremy had a XFR, I want to say, or like an XF with a V8. And he was like racing the sun, Jeremy Clarkson, from Top Gear. But man, this and like the rotary dial shifter. I remember when they hyped this shit up. Yo, truly different times, man. That I just aged myself right there. Ah, finally the Crown Vic prices are restoring themselves. Like this is actually a pretty clean Crown Vic. All things accident reported. One of the grill pieces is missing. Bitch, please. It is a Crown Vic. It'll be fine. Yeah, yo, whoever reported this, I hope they got fought. 4,000 miles a year. Was this like a hire car? I'm guessing it sat and it ran a lot, maybe, but like excellent condition, missing a grill piece. I don't care though, because that's pretty good, honestly. 17 miles in the city, bitch. It is a V8 Panther body. You know, get this shit off my screen, man. 17 miles in the city, bruh. And 24 on the highway. Stop complaining about the gas prices, man. It is a Panther body. What more do you want, you foul mouthed cretin? No, no. Ah, man. I like rare rear wheel drive cars. The cars that you don't think are rear wheel drive but are. Use Ford F-100. This might actually be like someone's restoration project. Oh god, it's so much worse. Get me out of here. Ooh, an R129 SL. Oh man, I hate the wheels though. Fuck, stop. I hate when people put new wheels on old cars, man. Someone get my boy some classic AMG wheels. Fuck it. Let me look up something. I'm gonna look for used cars elsewhere. Cars.com. I don't like this because it's fucking awful. It's like my least favorite. Stop fucking leaking my name, gang. Uh, excuse me. Whew. Great deal. Ooh, is this a V8 or is it a V6? It is probably a V6. Oh, yep, it's a V6. And they thought they could trick me. uh, Lowest to highest? I'm gonna go 2 grand. And highest is 10. I want to see what shit we can find. I love shit boxes, man. Like, genuine shit boxes are my favorite. Ooh! Oh, damn, it's an X Drive. But yeah, fun fact. Um, this generation onesie, like X1s, like X2s, you can find them in rear-wheel drive. So that's if you wanted to know something about weird about BMWs, you can find some of these as rear-wheel drives, but not too many of them were made like that. T5. This is a. This would be a P3 car, inline five turbo. Oh, I know you throw an exhaust on this bitch, you gonna make your neighbors hate you. Please actually be it is a P3 car. Please be an inline five. Oh, come on. Yo, fire the person that took pictures for this. Oh, I'm saving this. I'll be back. Like sometimes I like saving cars that I genuinely want, cause inline five, front wheel drive, Volvo wagon, that deserves to be mentioned. I don't care if it's not something that's like car guy related, but like, all car guys should like inline five cylinders. You don't see too many of them nowadays. Volvo and VW were the last people, besides Audi, to make five-cylinder engines. I mean, yeah, you had the Mercedes diesel back in the days, but like, come on. And it's even got like the Polestar style. Like, I remember they made a Polestar version of this as well. Oh shit. Not what I wanted to fucking do, man. They be blowing mine. On God. Yeah, you already know my name. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm already fucking signed in. Why y'all making me save search as save cars? Let's see what's in my save cars. Sold. All of these are no longer listed, damn. Man, how far is this? Inwood. So that's the Bronx. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, inline 5 turbo, the Bronx. Fuck it. 2 grand. Eh, fuck it, 10 grand. 30, 20 miles. Ah, fuck it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, no fucking way. Bro, what type of. I know. I'm about to flare you. Bro, these are not collectible, gang. Stop pricing them like they are. Nobody's collecting these shit boxes. Yes, it looks straight off the fucking press, right? You saved your car. You took very good care of it. 9 grand for a Grand Am from 1996. It's not worth 9 grand. 3 point. You can just tell the reviews are not it. Cars for sale. 10 grand, right by me. Let's see what we get. 128i. It looks like it's been somewhat taken care of. Ooh, this is definitely someone's baby. 7 grand gets you this. Is that on lowering springs? I mean, it's clean, but like, you don't want to buy someone's like project. You kind of want to buy something that's a bit. I'm guessing it's auto. Yeah, 6 speed auto. 230 horsepower. Yeah, that's a 128. That is not a 3 liter, buddy. 128. I. Right, BMW 1 Series. Oh, the coupe. I'm just looking for the coupe. Yep, this is the first gen. It's hatchback. The coupe. E82. Oh, man, they don't even have the engines for the shit. Come on. Okay, E87. Right. N52. N43, N46. So I'm guessing these all came with the N52, and then the 30i's came with the it was turbocharged, so it would have been an N54 or an N55, which honestly probably is interesting. But yo, they deadass said, I remember someone said this, but like people thought the E81 and the E87 were front wheel drive. They're rear wheel drive, by the way. People just thought they were front wheel drive, and that's why BMW just switched them to front wheel drive, which I always thought was such a dumb thing. BMW had something interesting. I remember my music teacher, he had a 1M in this color, mint, goated car. I do like these 1 Series. I'm gonna save that. Even though it's 7 grand. Fuck it. Carbon mirrors. Probably got them, stole them off an E92 or some shit. It genuinely does look well taken care of, though. Probably got a downpipe in tune. New valve cover, new Vanos solenoids. Thank you. Oh my god. New radiator, recently replaced brake pads and rotors. Rear suspension replaced. New mounts. Very nice. Honestly, would go for it. I'm just sort of like shopping for my first car at like 5 in the morning. Cars for sale. I'm gonna make this a bit harder. Used. Make. Body style. Come on, gang. There's probably no wagons, but if I do find a wagon, wagon my tail over. Uh, oh, this is like the post facelift 2.3, so that means, is it a flat? No, it's an inline 4. So this is not like the Subaru. Definitely a skip over. Ooh, these are collectible. This is a very undesirable color though for one of these FJ Cruisers. And you got like the funky doors people don't like because it's technically a two door, but not really a two door. That is not a coupe. Why is it here? Actually, I didn't say coupe. I just said max price 10 grand. Never mind. But that is a very good deal, even though it's 200,000 miles. These cars are gonna go up in value because FJs have been going up for quite some time. G25. I have, bro. What is this? No way, bitch. No way. Was this an actual thing? I'm I am a Nissan head, but I have never heard of a G25. No way. These gotta be rare. Yo, they exist. Holy shit, they exist. This thing must be rare as hell then. You never hear about G25s. I gotta look. Yo. G25. I gotta. There's no way, bro. 218 horsepower and a big ass. This. Nigga did not even cane it a bit. Come on, gang. Yo, the G25 is crazy. This might actually be a fairly rare car. It's not as rare as like the M56, but probably very rare. I have never seen one of these. A G25. Yeah, I gotta actually see if there's a sound clip for this. No, it's the same vid. It doesn't really sound much different. So it's kind of like one of those. It's very rare though, I will say, but you might as well just get yourself a G35 at this rate. Check results. Back on my bullshit. V60 T5. Oh, this that's my shit right here. I gotta save this. I don't care what interior. The interior can be like all red, everything. I would still save this. This is cool. This is the shit that interests me. Is this a 5 cylinder? Yes, yes. Man, it's time I start saving. I need me a whip. Yeah, not even gonna look at this. Yeah, you're gonna. I much rather chance it with one of these, which looks incredibly good right now. Excuse me. Ooh. You know, Kuru HS just coming in the chat for sure for one of these. Mark 6 Golf. Man, one of the goats. I can hear like fucking. You can just hear Decadence playing in the background. Uh, Shout out to Most Wanted 2005. Ooh, I hate these pictures, son. Just take pictures of the car actually when it's fucking outside, man. This shit just annoys the dog shit out of me. Stop editing them like they're in the dealership. Just take pictures outside. Fuck, man. That shit is annoying. I'll turn this off. You can barely hear the car. No, it's coworker car energy. No, fuck no. 2013 all road, which means transmission explode. So no. No. Interesting, but no. Ooh, G35. Oh man, I'm gonna cut someone's ass. Whose car is this? I do like the wheels, but these are probably reps. Suspension's looking pretty normal, so I'm guessing it's just like a chill slash cruise car. Yeah, it's an auto. Yeah, you can just see, yeah, it's an auto. Fuck. I mean, I don't. It's definitely just like a chill car, but how many miles has this done? 87,000 miles, 9 grand. It's better than a 350 for the price, honestly. Gone are the days where you could buy a 350. for under what you can get a G37 for. Gone are those days. Hmm. I really gotta learn how to save. Man, I'm surprised you can find G37s at this price. You know, they're slowly going up. Oh, what the fuck is that? I gotta check this out. I was glazing Suzuki, but what is this? What is that? Oh god, that's so ugly. God, that's fucking ugly. Ain't no way. Wait, is the car market finally cooling? Have they stopped doing drugs? I think it's a 5 cylinder? No, it's an M94. Damn. This is just after they stopped using the 5 cylinders, man. But yeah, these are going down in price. Very surprising. Wait, Rose? There we go. Silent on. Thank God. Oh my God, for only 9 grand you can pretend to be the police. I remember my dad had the old Aero Star when I was a child. Back when I was a Jettington. The rear wheel drive drift minivan. Ooh. But yeah, like I was saying, the 2IS just isn't it, for me at least. Except when we're talking about the ISF. But yeah, I never knew that the G25 existed. That's like a deep cut. I feel betrayed. But honestly, the G25 is probably even more cooked than the IS 250. Because even with the 250, the 250 makes less power, but it's also weighing significantly less. Honestly, they weigh about the same, maybe a bit less for the IS. I'm just scrolling through these, seeing if I see anything I like. Oh man, these all roads are giving me pause. Yeah. No, I have to throw up a little bit. Ooh, you could probably make this into like a drift car or something. Never mind. Yeah, it's on like, how do I say it? Like it's like the wheels are too big for the actual car, so it's instead of having the look of it being like if you got these in the correct size, it would probably be like a little bit better looking, but like they're just too big. You bought wheels that were too big. Poor proportions, man. You gotta learn your proportions, man. G35S. It's rear-wheel drive. So you could probably turn this into a drift car. Just rip those wheels off. Get yourself a set of stock ones. Ooh, what's that in the background? No, 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 no. Y'all thought y'all could hide that. Yo, what is that? Yo, Kowalski analysis. Is that the Grim Reaper? I think it's a sandbar. It does look like a sandbar. The Grim Reaper. Yeah, it looks like this sandbar, but without the goofy grill. Bro, yo, imagine someone just stumbles across this live and just see me checking out their fucking sandbar behind their like goofy G35. Oh man, whoever's dealership this is, yo, shout out to them for having a sandbar. That is cool. Yeah, yeah, I know. Whatever. Fucking email me about that shit. We're on, yeah, 100. But yeah, you. That's another thing with Nissan. Fuck, man, I be chatting shit about Nissan. They might sue me, but like Nissan's own sales cannibalize it for the future, because like a slightly older Nissan Versa is exactly 10 grand now, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. X Drive, oh, man, you can. If I could find, right, if I can find an X1 without X Drive, it just being rear wheel drive, I would literally jump for joy. That's, it's like one of those, it's like a car that you don't expect to be rare, but is very rare when you think about it. Like the X1, the X2, for example. Like finding those without X Drive, go to Mythical Pole. It's like the G25 I saw. Mythical Pole right there. Yo, it's already 6? Bro, I'm cooked. But yeah, you can't really find rare. You can find like normal rare cars anymore. Like I had to be digging in the trenches for this. Yeah, nothing's really interesting here. Ooh, maybe this. I stand corrected. If it was a Japanese one, it would have like the fucking head unit. You could play like games out of that hole. Man, I saw that video. I forget what video it was. Oh, it's a base. It's not even a hybrid. Well, obviously the hybrids are a bit more expensive, but like this is like a base model version of this, so there's no rear infotainment. But that's an interesting proposition. X Drive, fuck man, yo, they just can't stop dealing with all-wheel drive, bro. Nissan Quest. Oh, yo, I haven't seen a Nissan Quest in centuries, gang. Fuck, man, the Quest is. Oh, I'm really feeling nostalgic now. If I wasn't feeling nostalgic, I do feel it now. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? What if Mr. Krabs started digging in your butt twin type shit? But like, man, fuck. Another one that's X Drive, man. Mythical car poles right here. One LS this is definitely a V. If it's a V8 Camaro, yeah, it's a V6. You would have thought, but rather not. The V8s are gonna hold their value. They're gonna probably be around like 10, 15 grand, I wanna say. Man, nothing interesting, man. That G25 mythical pull. Um, that's interesting for a different reason. Is this the one with like the supercharged V6, or is that like a different Buick? I'm gonna go with that's a different Buick. V6 Flex. 4 liters, god damn. Bro, who hurt you, Buick? My aunt used to have one of these. She like replaced it with like a brand new one, which is crazy. Did they make an? I feel like they did make an AMG version of this, which is so insane to me. But like this was like the big things. Like I'm pretty sure these were more expensive than like G wagons at the time. Like a top of the range one of these is probably more expensive than a G wagon of its day. Not right now in terms of price, but like when you compare them MSRP for MSRP, it'd have probably been that way. I remember there being a Golf that was orange Golf G GTI Mark 6, I want to say. There was like a special edition Mark 6, no, Mark 5 or Mark 6. Mark 5. Yeah, Fahrenheit. The Fahrenheit GTI. Yeah, I remember seeing one of these by my school when I used to go to school. Man, that brought me back. Passat 2.0 Wolfsburg Edition. I'm guessing this is not a that this definitely got ran into or something. Man, they don't make cars with interesting engines anymore, do they? I've been looking for 5 cylinders and shit, but man, it's like slim pickings out here. Wait, what is this doing here? Whew, who crashed into this and restored it? Oh god, I hate these wheels on where it's like it's, I have a burning hatred for the C300 and these goddamn wheels. But yeah, I am a shitbox enjoyer and nobody's gonna stop me. The things I'm gonna do, only God could stop me from beating my meat. Why did I say that? I'm getting cooked. Why did I say that? Man, that was a cool looking sandbar, anyways. Oh, oh, how long have I been gone? 1 hour and 50 minutes, gang. Bro, I'm not cooking. Ooh, no, it's a fucking X drive. Like, I get excited and then I see X drive and then I just suddenly get depressed. Maybe if we look for the 127 options, if we look for this. Oh, so we get like smarts and fucking shit. G35. Ooh. This is actually interesting. Not an M3, but a 330 Ci. This is basically like the M Lite of its generation. It's like before. I love those wheels as well. These wheels I love on E46s. But man, the CIs are just so cool. Oh, it's an auto. Fuck. Never mind. I say this like I can drive manual IRL, but I think the sim prepared me. Kind of, but not really. Ooh, I've always liked one of these. Like, you throw a nice set of wheels on this. It's very nice, but. Ooh, I don't. What the hell's going on with the paint? Where's that, like, the photo? I think I might be tripping. Yeah, I'm not really a fan. I do like the previous GS with, like, the 2J. 328i. Also similar. It's like similar to what Rock had. Rock and NYC. You know. Work truck for my work truck. Ugh. Is this powered by anything? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Smoky burnouts are in your future. I actually know it's automatic, so never mind. Holy shit, it's so bare bones, man. Wait, 2015 with a cabin looking like this? Come on, gang. Who let Ford do this? It's probably a work truck, so I won't hold judgment. Yo, 2015 through 28i, what did they do to this thing? Bro, they must have done something to it. Nope. Ooh. What is it? E37? No, it's an E37 or E34? E34? No. E37. 7 series. No, E30. Oh, E38. My bad. Man, they do not make the naming conventions of German cars are not easy, gang. Yeah, the E38 and the Alpina B12, man. I like the way the E32 looks more, and the E23 is also very good looking. And then this is a new six, which I know people complain about the beaver grills, but this is where it comes from, right? It's not me, right? Who's just like, I'm the only person that doesn't mind the beaver grills because I know where it comes from for the most part. You have like the 503, for example, who has like the very large, narrow grills. That's where the beaver grills come from. The grills were never like, they were never originally kidneys. They were large. Like those grills are the traditional grills of BMW before the kidney thing became a thing. That was more sort of 80s or 90s aesthetic that they had, and they continued to have it for a while. But obviously, you got to change it up every now and again, and I think they did not like the beaver grills. For me, I think it's okay. Oh, man, wonderful pics as well. See, this is how you take pictures of a car. Like you have it on the range, out and about, right in the streets. See this plate, buddy. I'm guessing this is in New Jersey. Oh, he's from Brooklyn, and the bro wants 10 grand for an E38. Maybe my neighbor might, but I would not. Damn, these work trucks are getting abused. Yeah, you can tell this is like a work truck. Emphasis on work, man. Yo, look at how tiny the fucking screen is. Oh man, that's so depressing. Ooh, I remember these. I used to love the way these looked. Man, it makes me really wish they made a E55 or E63 version of these. Like these pre-facelift before they went to a facelift, and then they made a 63 version of that, which I think was like I want to say like a 5 liter turbo. Like it's not like with the C63 where it sort of followed the E63's engine choices. So you have the C32, which was a supercharged V6, I want to say, and then you got the C55. Then after that, you got the C63 with the W204 generation. But yeah, I always had a soft spot for these. Not a Charger fan. I'm generally not an American car fan. Yeah, that's not rear wheel drive. Come on, get that shit off my screen. What you disconnect the CV joints and think it's rear wheel drive now? Ooh, oh, it's a 320. Oh, what is this? Ooh, that is interesting. Right, I'm tired of like the boring same old same old. Like this is kind of interesting. It's a shit box, but it's interesting. I know people who like these over like the Fox bodies and stuff. But for me, it's not really my cup of tea. It's interesting, but not my cup of tea. And then you got a bunch of vans. Ooh, a Solstice, and it's got decent miles. Not terrible. No way, yo. I remember this from like the fucking Test Drive Unlimited, like the original Test Drive Unlimited. In the Paradise mod, you can drive one of these CLSs, and you can turn it into a Brabus. But man, this shit is goated. Even though it's kind of ugly, but it's goated. It's definitely a car you need an acquired taste for. Like, man, the suspension's jacked up too, so it's definitely gonna need suspension. But man, is it still a coupe or is it like folding roof hardtop convertible? It might actually just be a coupe. Yeah, I'm gonna heart this. Yeah, I hate my wallet. On God. No, interesting, but also no. Ooh. Oh, no, it's a 320. Inline six, double overhead cam. If only it was an S600. That would be a mythical pull if it was an S600. Yeah, one of my new neighbors has a Crossfire, which is interesting. It's on wheels. Ooh, come on, dude. It already has a wing. What are you doing? It already comes with a wing. It comes up. If you take care of the damn thing, it has a wing. See, right here, there's a cutout for a wing, and it pops up. I never, people who put wings on cars that already have wings are crazy to me. But I'll also heart this Genesis because it's one of the cars I want, like genuinely. Is it an auto? I think it is. Yeah, it's an auto. But I genuinely don't mind. It's one of the very few cars where it's like, it's an auto, I don't mind. But yo, the downfall of Jag gotta be studied. Like in a business class, 30 years from now, we're gonna be studying the downfall of Jaguar as a company. Same with Nissan. Interesting. Those wheels are not stock. Those look like. Oh wait, what? I have never seen those wheels before. S600? No way. That's cap. There's no way this is an S600. Yo, mythical rug pull. If this cannot be an S600. An actual V12 S600. No way. Mythical pull. This actually is. Oh shit, my bad. Mythical pull. If this is an actual, it says V12 on the engine cover. Could be wrong, but it is taking up quite a significant amount of space in the engine bay. I will say that. Yeah. S600 V12 S class 2000s. I need to see the. He was not telling the value. He was not telling the truth. 20 years? Come on, bro. Yeah, maybe it's missing some of the stuff, but I recognize this, and I recognize these intakes, right? But that V12, oh, maybe he took off the engine cover? Show more of it? Interesting. Would they lie about a V12 S class? Probably. There's no way. Automatic 5 speed, 5.5 liter V12 twin turbo. Ugh. This car, this is peak. Bro, if I had 10 grand that I could blow, I'd just dump it on this and do like fucking burnouts everywhere. Like chop the exhaust off, let everyone hear the V12. Man. And to think, wow, we found its competition. Crazy. This is definitely not a V12. You can tell because even though this is a post facelift Bengal 7 Series, it's got like the cheap wheels. See, and it doesn't have the V12 badge, so clearly not a V12, but 4 grand less. It does seem in a lot better condition though. Oh man, I feel so bad for the people who bought this instead of the S Class. They really did it to themselves. Oh shit. Maybe if you were doing like a fuck, I didn't want to do that. History. Yep. Go back. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. History saved us again. And how far are we in? 6:27. 2 hours in, gang. I might as well go until 7 and then go to sleep. Fuck it. U350 for 9 grand. 2008 Mazda. Why would you start with that? Come on. I mean, it does look very nice though. And it's a New York plate car. And he doesn't take any pictures of the engine bay. I wonder why. Man, how do you have an MX-5, right? You don't take pictures of the engine bay, the wheel, shit that actually matters, like rust. I know this is a fucking New York plate because that shit yellow as hell. Like, come on, dude. Corsair 300 base. Not really interesting. That's kinda the that's actually kind of interesting. Wait, do people live in this? No way. Oh, that's fucking. Why do they take such shit pictures, man? Instead of taking screenshots of the actual pic, how about you put some actual pictures up? Oh, that's so annoying to me, man. And then you have another competitor to like that, just like the OG Genesis as well. Oh, that's weird. It's like bronze. It's like tan on tan on brown. Oh, not a interesting color choice. What is an interesting color choice? It's just not a good one. And you have another 135. Man, I actually really like these. Another G30, well, a G35. This one on base with the good wheels, thank God. I actually really like these wheels. I know for a fact that they made some for G35s as well. And G37s, I think. Some people with G37s have these wheels, or at least what I've seen. Man, that S class is clapped. I think I saw this before when I was looking for cars for this. Ram tradesman bitch. You mean to fool me? Uh-uh. Chevy C Class C250 from 2013. Then that's a W204 car. Corvette base does this. Okay, it's a post facelift and it's a manual. And it's a convertible in an interesting color. Is it worth 10 grand? Probably not. Is it worth 8 grand? Yes. There we go. Very nice color though. I see cars in interesting colors are far more attractive to me. Like stop painting your cars black, white, gray, silver. No, fucking blue. Use different colors. We have a spectrum of color for a reason. I actually quite like this. Ooh, white interior too. No blue jeans in the car, unfortunately. And is this V8? 4.3 liter V8. Merc. 4.3 V8 C43. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have been the C because the C43 is an inline six. No, that's the C32. Wait, am I tripping? Is is that an M? No, it can't be an M113. No, 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 nope. That is not an M113. Well, I'm just gonna look up the CLK. It does look like it's a first gen W208 or C208 and A208. 4.3 M1. So it is an M113. There's also the 3.2 M112. But that engine cover looks like it's an M112 cover, not an M113 cover. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. Yeah, it says 430 on the back, so it's definitely an M113. I love the M113K specifically, and the COK 430. So it's an M113 943. Very interesting. I genuinely like this. I know it's probably going to be a bitch to own though. This and the V12 S class goaded lineup for like how much? The S class is like 9K. Oof, man, absolute terror to own, but definitely, definitely something to look out for. And I like the wheels as well. These are like AMG wheels. I don't know if they're real or not because they don't seem to say AMG on them. They may just be like reproductions, but like that's pretty cool. And it's way cheaper, which means something terrible must have happened. Like bro must have got his brains absolutely taken. And finally, QX70, bitch, what? No, there's no way this is rear wheel drive. I'm calling cap. 7-speed automatic. Well, no way they are capping. There's no way this is rear wheel drive. Come on. It's a VQ. Interesting. So I'm gonna go back to cars for sale because I have time before I go to sleep at like 7 in the morning. I've been up all night essentially, but I'm gonna increase the range to like 30 miles. Who the hell's here? Oh, I really gotta get locks for that door. Mm, I'm 15K. I wanna see what we can get. Then I'll sort from. Ooh, wheelbase, Fendon, Pla, Jag. Interesting. I guess they stole Bro's engine because there's no pics of the engine bay. Interesting. Yeah, so interesting. Are there no pictures? Completely useless pictures, man. I just love when they say completely useless. There we go. It's like a small four cylinder. Interesting. 1.5 four cylinder. MPG 35 to 36. Like I've been saying for years, man, cars have never been doing better than this. You just kind of stick to that number. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits.